Check it out, my loves. This is such an incredible dish that we are cooking up in the kitchen today. Y'all, it's your girl, Gabrielle Reyes. Y'all know me as One Great Vegan, and today we are creating a recipe that combines Caribbean, Puerto Rican, and soul food all into one decadent dish. Caribbean spice, cheesy tostadas, perfect quick dish if we're being honest. This recipe is so simple to make, inexpensive, and it will tantalize every single one of your taste buds. So let's get in the kitchen, let's get going, let's get glowing, and let's make ourselves some tostadas.
Caribbean spice, cheesy tostadas, spicy and sweet, each bite is simply flawless. Oil and hot sauce, seasoned up the dressing, saute it down, the veggies sizzling. Cover with dressing, make your mango salsa. Melt down vegan cheese on the tostada. Everything's ready, load it up with latilla. Add fresh cilantro, dig into the pan.
To get our dressing started, I have some grapeseed oil, maple syrup. Ooh, she going in. We got some maple syrup, y'all, for a little splash of some sweetness. We're balancing out all of our flavors, the acidic with the salty, with the savory, with the sweet, with that little bit of earthy. Habanero hot sauce. This is Yellowbird brand, and it makes my life so easy, y'all. Anytime I want to make a recipe that's Caribbean, Haitian, Puerto Rican, anything that requires Scotch bonnet or habanero pepper, I don't gotta chop it up because I got my sauce right here. And I'm not gonna play no games. Y'all know seasoning is literally top priority when it comes to all my recipes, my loves. So to season up our fierce and fabulous feast, I got myself some allspice, smoked paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, salt, and pepper, y'all. We also gonna be adding in some thyme, fresh thyme in there too. Come on, oh snap, look at that. Oh, I got my thyme. It's so delicious. All right, so I'm just gonna take this last piece. I'm adding in about 1 tablespoon of thyme because I really feel like the thyme is what brings together the rhyme of this recipe, okay? So I have most of my seasonings and my spices in here, y'all. The last thing we're gonna add in is fresh lime juice. Now, if you don't got fresh, that's okay. You can use jarred, jug lime juice too. You just wanna make sure you have some acidic flavor in there. Of course, fresh is always going to be best. So just squeeze that in there. Yes, look at all that lime juice. Oh, and that's my favorite part. I always put the lime juice in last because it really sinks in all that flavor. Whisk that dressing around and around. Whisk it up. Whisk that dressing up. Y'all, we are whisking it together. Look at all that seasoning, that spice, everything nice. So y'all, the hardest part of our recipe is over. Now all we gotta do is cook everything in our pan. So I'm gonna start off my recipe with a little splash. Ooh, yeah, sizzle, baby, sizzle. And then I have some chopped up red onions. We're gonna start off by sauteing these down until they're nice, cooked down and clear, and then adding all of our other vegetables, my loves. Cooking is easy and fun when you sing. Onions and oil can make anything. Cooking is easy and fun when you sing. Onions and oil can make anything. Oh, they can make anything. Oh snap, y'all, for real though, onions, vegan butter, aquafaba, vegetable broth. It don't matter, you need that onion or that garlic and that nice liquidy texture that's gonna bind this whole recipe together. So now that our onions are cooked down, getting nice and golden brown, we're gonna add in our bell peppers, our beans, and our corn as well. Ooh, check it out. I got myself some red and green chopped up bell peppers. Add those into your pan if you can. And next, let's add in tons and tons of plant protein. Southern black-eyed peas, I've been waiting to eat. Y'all, this Southern black-eyed peas recipe is hearty, it's meaty, and it's going into our Caribbean spice, cheesy tostadas. So I'm adding in about 1 cup of everything, combining it all together. We have some corn right here. And whenever I buy canned products like corn, I always make sure that it has no extra ingredients in it, that it's only water and vegetable. When it comes to my beans, I love to cook my beans on my own, fresh, from dry to deliciousness. And the best way to do that is just soak them for about 5 hours, boil them in some salt, pepper, and then some all-purpose seasoning or poultry seasoning. That's exactly what I did with my black beans. So let's add in 1 cup of black beans, fresh cilantro. Be sure you save some of the cilantro for later because this is the fresh element that we're gonna top off all of these cheesy tostadas with. If you don't like cilantro, that's okay, and I'm gonna come for you. I'm gonna let you celebrate what you got to. Why don't you get yourself some green onion or some parsley, because she'll be so delicious in this recipe as well. I'm gonna be using some fresh cilantro, sprinkle in about 1/4 of a cup, and now all we gotta do is add in our sauce and saute this baby up, y'all. Ooh, All right, let's get that sauce in there. Ooh, seasoning that sauce. And make sure to leave some of your sauce because we're gonna use this to make our mango salsa, which, bomb.com, am I right? So mix everything together, y'all. Mix it up. Get all of those ingredients incorporated in that sauce. You can add in a little bit more salt and pepper to taste if you really want to. Where my knife at? Ooh, where my knife at? Ooh, where my knife at? All right, so I got mango, I got a knife, and I also have a glass cup with a very thin rim, as you can see. So what I'm going to do, you can do this a couple different ways. I'm gonna score my mango first. So I got my mango right here. First, I'm gonna cut it up and down vertically. Be very careful, you don't need to go fast with this at all. Take your time, baby. And then we're gonna go horizontally, the other way. Technically, I'm still cutting it vertically because that's the easiest way for me to cut it. Check it out, I have my mango. Press it up against your glass rim, just like that. Yes, girl. Ooh. And then we have our mango skin. So, my mango, she is ready to go, chopped up into little pieces. I also have my rainbow tomatoes right here, so let's add them into our bowl. Boom. Now, all we need is our fresh, creamy avocado. So let's use the same exact technique we used when we got our glass going and glowing, and we'll chop up some avocado. I got my tomatoes and my mango. Avocado, get in there, come on. Oh, it's flying everywhere. We have our avocados, we got our spicy dressing in here, as well as our tomatoes and our mango. Now, all we have to do is just mix this all together, my loves, and coat it and cover it in that dressing, and then it's about time to dig on in, y'all. Ooh, Caribbean slice, cheesy tostadas, spicy and sweet, each bite is simply flawless. Just like this fierce and fabulous mango salsa we have created, y'all. Super simple recipes, okay? Colorful home cooking. We ain't making nothing complicated today. So our salsa is ready to go. Our beans, our vegetables, that hearty element, she is Gucci to go. So now, y'all, it is time to melt down that vegan cheese on our tostadas and then dig on in, which is my favorite part. Boom! I'm gonna melt down that vegan cheese. Melt down vegan cheese on the tostada. Honestly, one of my favorite parts of the recipe as well, because the cheesiness really just binds all that heartiness, that creaminess, that freshness, and this adds on a nice fattiness too. So boom, there we go, my loves. I am going to bake these up for about 5 to 10 minutes, real quick, y'all. You're gonna start to see it boil and get nice and crispy on the edges, and then it's time to dig on in. Cheesy, 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 cheese. Look at that melt. Look at that bubbling. It's still bubbling, y'all. Oh, she is bubbling and boiling. Okay, I'm going to lay these out on my beautiful little platter as well as I can. Oh, she is hot. Feeling hot, hot, hot. Ooh. Nice and hot. Kind of smells like French fries, which I ain't mad at French fries. I love a good fry situation. Look at that. I got my cheesy tostadas Low key, this is delicious with a little bit of avocado. You got yourself a meal, okay? But we're gonna be adding on some of our Caribbean spice beans and bell peppers. So top that off. I like to pile it up high, y'all. Like to load it up, load it up. There she goes, yes. Look at all that color, that vibrance, that protein. Ooh, look at that. Mango salsa. I also have a fierce mango salsa recipe for my Haitian jackfruit enchiladas. It's a little bit different, a little different take on it, but it's still delicious. It's still so good. I love a good mango, peach, pineapple salsa, y'all. It's so good. The final moment is that little bit of freshness. Add on some fresh cilantro. I like to use the stems of my cilantro because I know she's flavor-tastic. I know she's fierce, and I know she has so many health benefits as well. So add in that freshness. If you don't like cilantro, use a little bit of green onion, use some parsley, use whatever works for you, y'all. And then dig on in. So let's get ourselves a big freaking bite. Let's dig on in, my loves, because I know she's gonna be delicious. Where's she at? Where's she at? Check her. Oh, I almost dropped them. Big bite. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Oh, the cheese. The cheese. Why is it so good? Why is it so good with the spiciness though? Well, my loves, I had an incredible time vibing, singing, doing what we do, making a little recipe that is so near and dear to my spirit, my soul, and my culture. Y'all, I cannot wait to see you here back in my kitchen next week, singing your song, doing your dance, and speaking your truth. Goodbye, my loves.